All right, making sure. Can you guys hear me? Am I being heard clearly? Hold up, hold up. It looks like the Yeti's being used. Ooh, what did I just drop? I don't know. What's up, Dan? As you can see from the title, well, we're gonna be talking a little bit about Xbox today. They announced some Sunday about to be lit. Yeah, Sunday definitely about to be lit. You have to excuse my background. I didn't have enough time to really do anything related to my camera. You know, obviously I got this. I can brighten it up a little bit, but I'm not going to brighten it up too much. Clearly, Xbox has done lost their damn minds. I can honestly say that I'm not pissed about this. I'm confused. And I'm just like, why? Because to me, there is zero reasons why they need to raise it by not 1%, not 2%, not 10%, 100%. They are doubling the amount it costs to do this stuff. Look, at the end of the day, Alex, like, I don't care about, because I have Ultimate, so I don't have to pay this double thing. But the fact is, it shouldn't exist. It shouldn't exist at all. And we thought we was at a spot where they were going to get rid of it in general. But for some reason, that's not good enough. You know, charging people $10 a month, $15 a month, that's not good enough. Let's charge people $10 a month and $120 a year for Xbox Live Gold. Gold, not to mention how bad Gold is. Let's not even get into that. Gold is probably one of the worst services that you can buy on the internet. But guess what? You gotta buy it if you don't have Ultimate. They're not supposed to go backwards. Oh, they're definitely going backwards. And what's crazy is how good they were doing. And then it's just like they keep dropping it and dropping it. I just don't understand what mindset. Who decided this was good? Who decided that, you know what? We've been really good with being consumer friendly. We've been really good with showing how much to our consumers that we want their money. Look, you know what? Instead of actually, being really trying to capitalize on that, let's just randomly raise Xbox Live Gold by double. Let's just do that. Oh, I can't make this shit up, man. I cannot make this shit up. Why did they do this? Do you guys think that this is something that they're doing to push people from Game Pass from Xbox Live Gold to Game Pass? I've been seeing that a lot here lately, that people want them, that Microsoft wants their consumers to drop Gold and go to Game Pass. Let me switch these real quick so I can see up-to-date chat. Maybe this is a way to keep game prices low. Even the Game Pass gets them free. I don't agree with that, Dan, because the reason I don't agree with that is the fact of how extra they're being right now. Like, Dan, if it was just like maybe a 10%, throughout, it would make sense. But they're not doing just a 10%. This is double. They are doubling the cost. Muka says they're as business and they're a business, and this is a good move to move people away from old products. Look, did they double the like? I get that, and that makes a little bit of sense, Muka. But to me, if you want people to move on to the old service, you make the new service more appealing. You make the new service have more spotlight when it comes to a business sense. You promote it more. When's the last time you saw a gold advertisement? I don't even think there's ever been a gold advertisement. Like, to me, if you want people to move on to the other one, then you just insist on them moving on to the other one. Like, I just don't understand how doubling a service that you get with Ultimate is going to push people to Ultimate. Like, this is just going to give them bad publicity. Like, I feel like you just remove Gold because Ultimate gives you Gold. But I understand what you're saying there, Mook. I do. I'm not going to act like, that there isn't some some truth behind that statement. I just feel like the way they're doing it is completely backwards. Wait, will Ultimate will be the same price or will that change? I don't know at this point. I feel like it's going to stay $15 a month, but the way that they just randomly doubled the price of gold, I don't even know that anymore. If $15 is a good price, but the thing is now, Muka, is how they just they didn't randomly do this. We've been checking and we've been keeping our ear to the ground. And we, the consumer that's on YouTube all the time, that's in these podcasts all the time, so Ultimate will be $20? Hold up. I didn't know they changed that. Can someone give me any recollection if that's true? I need a link, King. I need a link, man. I didn't really see that. But if that's $20, my God. See, that's another thing, man. Like, you're trying to drive people to a service that's not even really proved itself yet. But instead of, I fully expected some form of price increase for Game Pass Ultimate. But I did not expect it to be this soon. I did not expect them to go completely. I'm not saying now, I'm saying it will be. I could see that happening eventually, King. But my thing is, right now, you're taking away the spotlight from what people want. Instead of really focusing on what's going on right now, what do? They're like, look, Game Pass is starting to get some momentum. We're starting to get a lot of, say in terms of what's going on with Game Pass, it's getting a lot of positive reception. Let's increase the whack ass shit. That's literally what's going on here. Let's increase the one that no one likes. Sure, maybe that might get some people into Game Pass Ultimate. But you know what it might do too? It might people to cancel the whole thing in general. Like, literally, this is kind of news that you announced way back then, like in 2015. Well, maybe 15 is a little bit too late, but do it in like 2019, 2018, not when the next generation comes out, because now all you're doing is showing the incompetence that you have. We finally, not to mention they had no exclusives going into this. You didn't have something that you go out and you buy Series X for and you play exclusively for that platform. Guess what happened? You bought an Xbox Series X just to play third-party shit. And I'm okay with that. But not only is they having this bad publicity, they're having bad publicity on top of that. It's like, look, they're raising prices of gold. I'm assuming Game Pass is next. And regardless if Game Pass is next or not, that is going to be what everyone think of. They're going to think, is Game Pass raising after this? Am I really comfortable with paying $15 to $20 a month for Game Pass? Because if they're raising Game Pass Xbox Live Gold, if they're raising Xbox Live Gold, what makes the consumer think that Game Pass isn't right behind it? Let me take something to drink. I'm definitely... I can't say I'm not upset a little bit because I'm definitely a little bit annoyed. Ooh. All right. Muka says, if people don't like the new pricing and refuse to move to Game Pass, then their problem's not mine. Can't agree. This is bad publicity. It's just normal business. I have to disagree with you, Muka. Muka, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Go look on Twitter. It's definitely bad publicity. They're trending on Twitter. They're getting bashed by every person in the industry I know. I'm having, I'm not going to put people's business out like that. I almost did something I shouldn't have done. Thank God I caught myself. I disagree because I do feel like it's giving them bad publicity, but that's just me. We got a $2 super chat from Alex. Get Kid Smooth on the call. Alex, man, I tried. Oh my God, I tried. But guess what? Homeboy is not there. He's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. He said he was leaving. I wanted to get someone else up in here because I wanted to bounce my frustration off someone else and not just come in here blind. Because you guys know I can't do this efficiently 100% all the time, but I'm trying. Who else do you guys think I should try to get in here? I don't know. But, we gonna try. Like, as you can see, well, you can't see because it's on my second screen. I don't know who else I could get in here. BG's playing Rogue Company. I mean, I don't see him coming in here. You know, maybe J-Dub, Randolph Thor, Tim Dog. I can hit up Randolph Thor, Tim Dog, but this is last moment, man. Like, if you want bouncing off, this is going to be the number one thing people are going to be watching for. The number one thing. If you want to know what the topic in every podcast is going to be, look no further than Xbox Live Gold being doubled. And that's my point, Muka, about it being a negative notation. You're gonna have the XCast talking about this. You're gonna have the confusion of why this is happening. Iron Lord's podcast, you know we're gonna talk about this. But you know what we was gonna talk about this? We was gonna talk about Hitman being a good game. You know, Cognito probably doesn't want me snitching about our topics. But I can tell you guys right now, it was gonna be a good show. But now we're gonna probably rant about this shit for 45 minutes. It's like the coffee. They're getting bashed for people like us who are on this podcast. The non-gamers casual will be more concerned about gold being free in Game Pass. And I get that, Muka. But if you look from a standpoint, who do the casuals look at? They look at the Angry Joes. They look at these big content creators that have millions of followers. And if you don't think they're not going to briefly talk about this in some way, shape, or form, I have to disagree with you on that. I mean, Angry Joe makes an angry rant about everything. I'm sure he's about to go straight live. Well, maybe not live. He'll do some type of angry rant, but I don't know if he'll like do a live stream. I mean, let's Twitch. You know, people love talking about stuff like this. Like, I do understand that in terms of a casual base, we might not see this really leaking anywhere, but I do think that there's a lot of casual people that watch these things. And not to mention how intertoned it is on Twitter. People are going to see this on Twitter. Xbox is trending. I wonder why. You're like, you know, people see stuff like that. People see, oh, Xbox is trending. I wonder why Xbox is trending. They'll click Xbox and see, oh, they're doubling the price of gold for no reason. Not to mention, people will see they're doubling the price of subscription service, and they're automatically going to assume it's Game Pass. I'm confident people are going to confuse the two subscription services, but instead of doing the right thing and just canceling one, guess what they're going to do? They're going to confuse the hell out of everyone else. Oh my God. I just don't understand like the mindset that Microsoft has. Like who's making these decisions? I really want to know who's making these decisions. I just don't understand. Ooh, let me breathe a little bit. There will be a headline. Pretty much wait for Sunday. Cognito just finished last word, but who knows if he's free? If the list is good, Xbox has. Is that the list of good things Xbox has done, Addict? Xbox has done a lot of good things. They have, you know, they have doubled, maybe even at this point tripled from the beginning of the generation, their first party titles. They have been very pro-consumer when it comes to bringing, you know, hardware from the previous generation. They've done a lot of good things, and that's the, you know, one of the biggest things. That only thing I can attack. I've been meaning to make a stream or make a video about my experiences with the Series X, because I feel like, you know, the honeymoon phase would definitely be over by now. I mean, we damn near into February. The console's been out for a little bit now. But my issue with this is, you know, besides the lack of exclusives, you haven't really had any huge. Is there any list of good things? I just unfollowed their Twitter. I mean, that's up to you, Alex. I completely understand. If you feel like this is that far, then I completely understand. Who am I to tell you how to take this news into consideration? It's not my business to tell you that. Alex said, how are you going to make money if gamers are exclusives? The question comes to my mind. How are you going to make money if games are exclusive? What do you mean by that, Dan? We'll go into that here in a minute. Do you think it's temporarily? No, I don't. I think this is a permanent increase. If Mucha is right, Muka, like, is it Muka or Mucha? Like, I can't pronounce shit. I apologize. I don't even know if you're still in there. Like, give me a pronunciation in the chat so I don't butcher your name every time. Look, I think it's very real. This is not going anywhere. And it's like I said, people are going to automatically assume here in... okay. People automatically assume that Game Pass is going to go up. Like, why would you not think Game Pass is going to go up in price? Like, to me, that's the first thing people are going to assume, is that Game Pass is going to go up in price because of gold going up in price. Like, for instance, people in the chat said that they think that Game Pass Ultimate's going to go up to $20. Why would you not think that at this point? I feel that this thing is blown up to me. It's not that big of a deal, but it does suck. It's not that it's not a big deal, because it's not, Dan. Because at the end of the day, you could get a better service called Game Pass Ultimate for $5 less. Or, well, not necessarily $5 less. What is 15 times 12? I'm going to do a calculator because I'm not doing that kind of math in my head. But you guys can feel free to correct me in the chat before I put it in there. $180. So technically, it's more money if you want to get Game Pass Ultimate than buying a $120 a year subscription. But at the end of the day, I think it's better to invest into that Game Pass Ultimate than it is to get this. So I do agree with you to a point, but I do think this is a big deal in terms of we can't let them think stuff like this is right. We can't. You know, obviously, we do have a voice. And I think that when it comes to what kind of voice we have, you need to make that voice apparent. You need to make it very loud. Now, I'm not saying go on Twitter and call people assholes and et cetera, et cetera. Don't do that. That is going to be, energy that's put out in the world that's never going to get anything done. But you could criticize a service without being a complete smartass. Do you think they are trying to restock for next gen? What do you mean by that, restock? I'm kind of confused. You're gonna have to be a little bit more vocal about what you mean by that. I used to buy a year of Ultimate for $70, and now it's like $130 for a year. Are you talking about like buying the 3-month cards? Is that what you're saying? I'm just glad I have 2 more years of Ultimate. My Ultimate's about to run out, believe it or not. You know, if anyone got a 3-month code, man, definitely drop that in my DM. But, you know, that's besides the point. I just wish that Microsoft would stop making little decisions like this, because I do feel like it's going to hurt them in some form or fashion. I feel like we're going to see we're going to see this hurt their momentum a little bit. Now, it's not like I said, it's not the end all be all thing, but I do think people are going to see this, and it's like I said, they're going to automatically assume that Game Pass Ultimate's going to go up in price because they see that. And there's going to be people on Twitter that think they're the same damn service, and they're going to be paying $120 for a Game Pass Ultimate. I feel like this is going to be the opposite of what they want to happen and drive people away. Completely agree with you, Dylan P. It's crazy to me that you provide a service to people to play games. It's called just Game Pass. It's not Game Pass Ultimate. Not to mention this Game Pass Ultimate, Game Pass, regular Game Pass. There's Xbox Live Gold. There's I don't know if the cloud service is going to have its own subscription that's not related to the rest. I feel like there's too much. Consolidate and put it into one service. Like, don't raise one service when the other service does the same thing. It makes no sense. What I mean hold up. What I mean is, do you think they are going to making it more expensive, so it can help with getting Xbox, help getting Xbox next gen getting made? So are you saying that they're proactively increasing the price to get people off of Game Pass to get them on Game Pass Ultimate? Is that what you're saying? I just want to clarify that that's your words. I don't want to put words in your mouth. But, tell me what you guys feel. Put that in the comments in the chat. I'm curious what the other consumer felt, because I'm a little annoyed by this. And it's not necessarily, do I think this is going to be a domino effect that's going to make shit worse? I don't. But I do think that it's a bullshit move. Try to get someone else in here, man. I need to bounce off someone, man. I need to bounce off someone. But unfortunately, I decided to just blind go live without really much thought process into it. I just don't understand people's logic with this. And I'm going to proactively look a little bit in terms of what's going on this week, because I want to see if people actually talk about this week. I want to see if I see some of these Xbox podcasts bring this up, because if you defend this, delete your Twitter. This is not the right move. This is a bullshit move, and I don't feel like anyone should be defending this in any way, shape, or form. I don't feel like you should try to damage control this left or right. I don't see any of that. This needs to go straight into the bushes. No collect. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. We need to shit on practices like this. But where do I find the original news? I can only find people talking about it on Twitter. I don't really see, but like, everyone's reporting on it. Like, at this point, I think it's true. Like, everyone's reporting on it. If it's not true, that would be weird. But I do think it's true. I don't think that this is something that people would just lie about, and everyone that I know will, everyone's covering this. Let me see. Let's see a little bit what's going on Twitter. Shinobi covered it. Hold on. Can I show you guys my screen? Can I do that? Hold up. Pop my display capture. Oh, I gotta do the little transition thing, man. Hold up. I've completely jacked stuff up. All right, there we go. So let me get this. Let's look at Twitter. Let's go over the upsetness. And I know that's not a word, but I'm making it a word because I'm allowed to do that. Let's go over the upsetness that people have on Twitter right now. So I don't want it to be. I want it to be my second screen because that's the way we do things. Let me exit out of. Hold on. Let me double check real quick and make sure that. I hope to God you guys can see this. Okay, so everything's fine there. Let's go into Twitter. Let's shrink this down a little bit. Make it the size of this video. If it's not completely right, I apologize, you guys. It's not my original intention. We're just going to have to wing it, man. All right, so let's do this. Okay, I will see a little bit of delay in the chat because I'm only going off what I see on OBS. And I'm going to have to look off the screen. The camera's here. OBS is over here. You guys understand the thing. I'm going to do a little bit more of a chill thing when it comes to these kind of streams. I just got to do a little bit of research and find out exactly how I want to do it. So let's see. First off, my man. Okay. It's went down. All right, here's the grounded Gaber, man. Very passionate Xbox fan. Let's see what he has to say. Come on, Xbox. And he's tagging Phil Spencer. What do you think? You're trying to force people to Game Pass by doubling the price of gold in this day and age where you should be reducing costs and making free-to-play multiplayer free. You instead choose to screw over a large portion of your user base. Fonz has always kept shit 100% real. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Let's hit up Fonz and see if he's busy. I gotta be at work at 4. I don't even care anymore. You busy? Bam. Look at Jev Grubbs. Hold up. I need someone in here, man. Let's see who's good, man. Who you guys think I should call? Who you think I should call? Let's try Gaming Forte, man. He's probably at work, though. I'd assume he's at work.
Yo.
Are you at work?
No, I'm at home.
You want to jump on Discord real quick, man? I'm live. I mean, I'm pretty sure the stream could hear you. I need someone to talk about this Xbox Live thing, man. Jump in Discord.
What's going to happen in Xbox Live?
They doubled Xbox Gold.
They doubled it?
Just get a Discord. Forte don't even know you guys. Get a Discord. All right, peace. Xbox definitely needs to do better. Xbox someone needs to shove a shoe up their ass. So, like, something needs to happen, man. I'm now looking at Microsoft stock. I'm sure it's going to drop a little bit. Live reaction. Yeah, I don't know how he did not know that. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no clue how he did not know that. All right, so go give him a couple seconds to join this, man. What's up, Meds, man? It's been a while since I talked to you, Meds. Are you home, Meds? Are you free? You know, we could get in here and do a group session, man. I think I need some therapy. Need a little bit of therapy. Yeah, PS players. I don't care about PlayStation players, to be honest with you, Meds. Like, my thing with PlayStation players is I feel like some of them they're just a little too energetic, man. Like, when I see something wrong with PlayStation, I'm quick to say that shit. But I feel like sometimes it's not the same energy over there. And it's not all of them. Obviously, we got some Xbox people that don't want to really bring stuff up that's wrong. And that's perfectly fine with them. Look, Alex, I said it's not everyone, all right, man? All right? I need some next time PlayStation does some crazy shit, I need some energy from you. I'm going to look at you directly. We'll see what happens there, man. We'll see what happens. Let me change some stuff around. All right, he's still probably doing something. People, my thing, Meds, is I just want us to be united. I want both sides, PlayStation fans and Xbox fans, to when they see something, they're just like, this is bullshit. That's what I want. I want when they see something, the first thing they think is this is dog shit. But it just feels like sometimes that's not it, man. It feels like sometimes people are so obsessed with the way that they're thinking and the way that I don't know. I feel like sometimes console war is legitimately a mental defect. That there's just no way that some of the stuff I see on Twitter is true. There's just no way. But at the end of the day, man, you know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Because there's only been a couple times I've seen people proactively come together and say, fuck everyone. It was the time I saw with Star Wars Battlefront 2, people proactively came together and said, this is right. And what happened? We got shit changed. You know, like the shouldn't fly on PC side. That's because the PC side are proactively together. And I'll honestly say that. They are proactively, if it doesn't make sense to them, they will attack you over it. And I'll have to always give my hats off when it comes to situations like that. Okay. I'm on stream. I'm live. Waiting for Forte. And Forte's taking his sweet damn time. You know, I could probably stream till like 2, then I have to take a shower. I haven't even took a shower or anything this morning. I was going to do all that before I went to work. But, you know, Xbox be on they dumb shit, man. I wish we could have got Kid Smooth in here. Because for some reason, I feel like... What is Kid Smooth saying on Twitter right now? Does anyone know? Hold up. Let's see what Kid Smooth's saying on Twitter right now. Kid Smooth. Is he defending this? Please say it ain't so, Kid. You can't be defending this. Hold up. Okay. Kid is not in there, man. Okay. I was worried, man. I was worried. If Kid Smooth was defending this, I would have been a little frustrated. Just a little bit. I didn't even think the Nintendo, you know, these jerks will double their shit to 40. Be like, so what? It's cheaper than the other guys. Yeah, I could see Nintendo doing that. I don't know. Nintendo knows that they live service ain't shit. They're probably happy with just the $20 a year they get. But I could totally see in that, because it's scenarios like that if we don't come out and we don't proactively voice our opinion that it's bullshit, we'll see more of that stuff going. How we feeling? We feeling like this is bullshit, Erica. We're feeling like this needs to change. Like, I want proactively everyone to come together and say this is nonsense. Have you guys seen anyone defend this yet? If you have seen someone defend this, tell me. I'm gonna look up their Twitter. I got to see the mindset to someone defending this. Where are you, Forte? This dude's taking forever, man. I seen one dude. What was his name? What was his name, Erica? Tell me. I need to know. I need to know, Erica. I need to see it. I need to see it to believe it. Would Death Singer defend this? Let's look at Death Singer. Now he is in another country, so he might be asleep right now. Oh, and it's his birthday, man. Shout out to Death Singer. It's his birthday, man. Death Singer, a good dude. I know some of you don't like him, but he a good dude. It does look like he is not even tweeting right now, so he's probably asleep. All right. So let's go ahead and bam. F11 this shit. You may think it's anti-consumer, but in hindsight, it isn't. There hasn't been a single increase in the yearly subscription for Gold service since the service started 19 years ago. I would actually say it's well past been overdue. A natural price increase, which this is. I don't agree with that, because to me, if that was the case, you know what would end up happening? They wouldn't have a Game Pass Ultimate. If they didn't have a Game Pass Ultimate, I would completely agree with this dilemma. But even if they didn't have a Game Pass Ultimate, to double? Not double! This isn't a price increase. They are literally trying to steal from you. Because this isn't just a small increase. It is double. Tell Kenny I said hi. Let's see where good old Forte is, man. He must have been asleep or something. He's sleeping his life away. You know, we got videos to make, man. Like, he can't be in here sleeping. Kind of nonsense is that? Who sleeps? I think Chris is defending it. What's his name? They did raise the price like 10 years ago. Live was $50 until 2010 or 11. Then it probably went up. Yeah, they increased it $10 in 10 years. You know, and you know what's crazy, Jay, Meds, that I feel like a price increase is one thing, but this is gouging. It's not a price increase. This is literally 100% increase. Like, people who say this is a price increase, go anywhere. And let's say, what's funny is they're saying it's a price increase, but it's like, you know, we see price increases all the time. But what are we okay with that? We shouldn't be okay with that. Go to fucking KFC and get a $8. People are annoying me. Go to KFC and get an $8 meal. And if you went to KFC and it was 18, you would be upset. And it's rightfully so. That's a double the cost. Why are you paying double the cost for a service that hasn't improved? Have you guys not seen the state that Games' Gold has been in? It's been utter trash. And what's funny is, hold up, let me go to Major Nelson. Because yeah, here it is. Okay. Bam. Games with Gold this month is Resident Evil, the first one, which I have that. I don't even know what this is. And it looks like they have a third one, which is Gears 5. So they proactively gave us a better Games with Gold the month that they double the price of the service. So that right there makes me feel like this is genuine. This isn't something that they're going to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They're doubling the price because they want to. It's not because of anything. I haven't really talked to King, so I wouldn't know anything like that. But I'm sure if you guys want to see the King reaction, man, just go and look up ILP. ILP will be this Sunday at 1 p.m. And we might have actually a surprise guest for you guys. I'm still trying to secure it. You know, I think you guys will like this. I don't think some of you are going to know who this individual is. But, you know, hopefully he'll be on. Where's my phone? Do we even know if this is real? I mean, the fact that Shinobi, Wario, the fact that all of them are reporting on it, I would think it's real. I don't think it's not real. That's just me, though. I mean, if it's fake, I'm a delete this video with the quickness. With the quickness, I'm gonna delete this video. You won't even see this video ever again. Oh, so Blaze. Let's do a video called Blaze. Let's see if Blaze is up. Blaze 4K. I'm sure you guys know what he's going to say. It's ringing. I can't hear it ringing, though. That's weird. It's just not going anywhere. I mean, maybe everyone's live. I don't know. Who's all live right now? This shit is sickening. Gaming, getting nickel and dime. We're getting more than nickel and dime. They're literally stealing. They're doubling prices for no reason. So someone said it's on Xbox Wire, so it's not fake. I don't. It's like I said, I didn't think it was fake. I understand why people would think it's fake because they don't have the actual information in front of them. Because I would prefer someone ask, "Is it fake?" and we find out if it's not fake, then someone just go with it that it's not fake. Because there's a lot of people that go off secondhand information, and I think we need to stop that. We need to make sure that people see information that needs to be double checked. What? Hans said, "Why did you threaten Jez last Xbox tour? Was that I'm watching you supposed to mean?" Oh, it's just a joke. I talk to Jez all the time. Me and Jez are actually, we talk all the time. It was a poke at him. It wasn't me saying I'm gonna go over there and like beat his ass or something like that. I don't know why people would think that. Doubling prices on live on console that desperately needs sales. Team PlayStation for now on. I mean, I'm not going that far. This isn't about PlayStation. This is about Xbox being dumb. Xbox still gonna have the type of games I want to play. And PlayStation has the type of games I want to play there. So, but I'm going to call Xbox out, and I don't need to bring PlayStation in it to justify my actions. I can stand on my own 2 feet without bringing up another platform, sir. But I get what you're saying. You're saying this is one of the reasons that you keep PlayStation is because of scenarios like this. PC is a good platform, man. I have a PC. Where is Gaming Forte, man? No, what they should have done is they should have just got rid of gold in general. There's no reason to have gold anymore. Ultimate does the same thing. And the free roll wall hasn't gone anywhere. No, the free to play wall has not gone anywhere. Meds, they've increased it. Now you got to pay double if you want to play Fortnite, which is crazy. You think that's the reason they're doing it? They're trying to exploit casual gamers. Because if you're playing Fortnite and stuff like that, you're gonna kind of need that stuff. Yeah. That's one of the issues I do have, Dan, is to me, it's nonsense that PC has the same features that we have, but they don't pay for it. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We're just money backs to them. We're just money backs to everyone. We're just money backs to PlayStation, to Steam, to everyone. See, Hans, that's the question. If they're so willing to double the price of gold, I have no doubt in my mind that they have they intend on raising Game Pass Ultimate. It's the double part that gets me. It's the double part for me, man. I feel like you should never double a service without improving the service. There's nothing about gold that's been improved. I think about it a lot when playing Gears. I'm playing this online for free against these guys spending 60 a year and now 120 a year. It's wild. Completely wild. And that's why I don't understand these people defending this shit. Like, don't pay this. Get Ultimate. That's what they want. But at the same time, it's like, at least with Ultimate, it's worth the price. If Game Pass, if Xbox Live Gold came out and said, look, we're going to double the price of this, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to give you fire AAA titles every year for Game Pass Gold. I'll be like, yo, maybe that's worth it. Maybe we need to look into this. But guess what? It's not happening. That's not happening. They're not improving the service. They just want us to pay double the money for a service that hasn't improved at all. If anything, it's gotten worse. The end of last generation, Xbox Live Gold's party systems would always crash for no reason. Yes, right now, Hans, Xbox Game Pass is $15 a month. The ultimate version. The regular version is just $10. And it's like I said, we have too many subscription services with Microsoft. So for $1 more a month, you get Game Pass. That's a no-brainer. Having Gold alone now is straight scam, and that's my point. It should be gone. It shouldn't be there. Games with Gold might as well not even be a service. Like, I don't think I've downloaded a Games with Gold in like the longest time. Like, you know what? Let's go over what the Games with Golds have been. Is there a place where I can look at the list? Let's do 2020. Let me look at the entire 2020 list as Games with Gold. It looks like there is a... Oh, looks like I can look at them month to month if I want to. So 2011. All right, so what year do you guys want to start? What month and year do you guys want to start how trash Games with Gold is? Let's do a good 20 minutes of trashing Xbox Live Gold Games with Gold. Because they deserve this shit after the shit they pull in today. What month? Tell me what month, and we're going to go month to month and trash how bad Games with Gold has been. Because it's been pretty bad. It's been pretty bad. I think Forte's standing me up, man. Last year in February. Okay, we'll start February. Got no problem, man. We'll start February. Where is Forte, man? I'd like to have someone helping me talk all this trash, man. But, I guess he's not going to. He has abandoned me. All right, so here is Game Pass Gold. Games is a Gold. So obviously 2000. I mean, if you look over here, we got Dirt Showdown, Human Revolution, Gears of War 2. So Games with Gold wasn't bad a couple years ago. You said let's start in February of last year. So that's 2019 February. We had Far Cry 2, and we had Assassin's Creed Rogue, Jedi Knights Academy, so that is the regular Xbox game. Star Wars Republican Commando, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, or you guys know I can't pronounce shit. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Is this okay, now it's getting bad. It's getting bad now. Yeah, I think that is definitely the reason that it decreased in the value of what's going on, is because of Game Pass. They want to invest their money into the correct places. Torchlight, I don't even know what that is. Castlevania, Earth Defense 2025. Does anyone play that? Has anyone played any of these games? Bolts? What the hell is Bolt? Toy Story 3. That's something that I could totally see Kid Smooth playing. He's been playing some shady shit here lately. So let's go February. Fable Heroes. Star Wars Battlefront. So up here, they gave us Star Wars Battlefront 2. And then a year later, they gave us the first one. What's the point in that? What is the point in giving us old content? So they gave us they gave us Star Wars Battlefront, the first one, a year after we have the sequel. That don't make sense to me, but that's just me. Sonic Generations. Fable Anniversary. Toy Box Turbis. I don't even know what that is. Do you guys know what that is? Let's look up a YouTube video. Let's look up a YouTube video. This is what they're giving in Game Pass Gold, man. This looks like a phone game, man. Looks like a phone game. Who's playing this? Who asked for this? Who asked for this, man? What the hell is this? Wow, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wouldn't I wouldn't download this. You probably had to pay me to play this. Man, you have to stop that nonsense. We didn't ask for that sarcasm, Hans. We don't need that in the house right now, all right? Overlord 2. It's a pretty decent game. Destroy All Humans. I believe that was the original Xbox title, yes. Saint Rose 2. Juju. What the hell is that? Let's look up that. Let's look up Juju. Game. It's a Steam. Look up the YouTube Juju. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is Flying Wild Hog. Has anyone heard a game from Flying Wild Hog? I ain't never did. You know, but we're not gonna judge. We're not gonna judge this game off the name of the developers. Let's continue. Oh my God, I've been missing life, man. This is it. This is why they raise the prices of gold. It's because of the lit games like this that we're playing on gold. Why do we need Perfect Dark? Why do we need Fable? Why do we need Avowed when we got shit like this? This is where it's at. This is where it's at, man. Let's continue. D-Blob 2. Does anyone know what the hell D-Blob 2 is? Let's look up that YouTube video, man. Let's look up that YouTube video. We don't need Hellblade 2. We got D-Blob 2. Same game, man. Same game. I don't even want to look up the Metacritic score. You know, part of me feels like I should, just to prove the bad quality of games that they've been giving us with games with gold. But I think this is enough. We don't even need to go that far. Like, we just need to see these little snippets of gameplay that I'm skipping through to show the quality of the games, that this service that they feel is worth double the price, all of a sudden it deserves. This is actually a fun game. These are fun games. But once again, like, if it would be different if you got these games every now and then, but it doesn't justify the doubling in cost. That's what it doesn't justify. This is like an RPG, like a turn-based RPG. I actually played the second one. All right, so King of Fighters. It's like I said, it's not all these are bad, but they're pretty bad. They're definitely pretty bad. My daughter wouldn't play most of that crap, and that's the problem. The problem is they're increasing a service that they haven't been giving us anything, and that's my issue with this direction. Whatever the hell they're doing, is they're increasing a service on something that we didn't ask for. No one wants to play this. No one wants to play any of the games they do. They literally don't give us a service that is worth the cost we pay now. So guess what? Instead of playing that, let's double it. So it's got a 77 on Metacritic. That's crazy. It's got a higher Metacritic score than a lot of the Xbox exclusives this generation. That game looked horrible. You know, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it does feel like that, you know, that Forte done me wrong, man. It looks like he done me wrong. He's not going to be coming in here. It's all on me. I'm going to call him one more time. Let's call him one more time. He might voicemail me, man. He's probably sleeping. He probably stayed up till like 4 in the morning. He's not picking up, man. I think he went right back to bed. Isn't that unfortunate? It's unfortunate, man. Let's see J-Dub. Let's see what J-Dub has to say. And you guys know J-Dub. All right, man. See, look, everyone is busy when the smoke happens, man. Everyone is busy when there's something to talk about. I don't feel that. I don't like that. I want to talk my talk, and there ain't no one around. Look, man, it is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous that we go through this, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of these PlayStation people and these Xbox people. Well, not necessarily the PlayStation people, but these Xbox people are going to defend this. I can already guarantee you there's going to be some of these people that defend this. Erica, are you working? Are you working, Erica? Or are you listening to this in a cubicle? Are you listening to this in your working environment? Is that what's going on? I could call King, but you guys are just gonna have to wait for ILP for that. I don't. King's definitely going to need some time, man. He's definitely going to need some time. And what's funny is King is so good at talking. He'll make this sound lit. He'll make this sound like this is the way to go. But I don't think King's going to defend this. I don't think King is going to defend this one bit. But sometimes King he'd be surprising me. Sometimes he'd be surprising me. I could defend it, but it wouldn't win the heart of the public. Only the business side. But that's the thing, Dan. We're consumers. We shouldn't really care about their business side. Now, obviously, if they do good, they can invest more into the brand. But we really shouldn't care about their business side. Should I try to call Kid Smooth? I don't know what he's doing. I mean, it's Thursday, isn't it? It's Friday. He should be off work. He should be off work. I'm gonna try Kid Smooth, and if not, man, it is what it is. I have to do all of it myself. I'm gonna tell him, Alex, that you super chatted. What's up? Are you working today?
No.
Alex wants you in this stream. Are you busy?
What stream? I'm not home.
Oh, see, he's not home, you guys. You're just gonna have to deal with just me, man. All right, I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Okay.
All right, peace. He's probably doing stuff with the family. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Look, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Now, if you guys want to boycott the Xbox, I understand. I don't think this is worth boycotting because at the end of the day, this is literally just for Xbox Game Pass, and you should be subscribed to Go Ultimate anyway. You shouldn't even be with Game Pass, with Gold. But, in terms of people that don't want Xbox Game Pass, this is slimy because now they're going to have to either choose doubling the price of what they already paid for, which it's like I said, we went over all that stuff. It's not even worth what they pay for. We're going to have to choose that, or we're going to have to just deal with it. I don't think we should have to deal with it, but, it is what it is. There's nothing we could do about that. It is what it is. At the end of the day, this is just something that I personally don't agree with. I mean, like 120 year during this time is stupid. They should be waiting after the pandemic. I think they should have announced this last year before the Series X even came out. Because if it makes sense, it doesn't make sense to announce it after the product that you're trying to hype is already out. Call Cake TV. Are you saying JTech TV? I don't got that dude's number. I don't socialize with that dude. Technically, this is not about Game Pass, but the backbone of Xbox Live. It's not. It's about forcing people over to Game Pass. I don't know who Cake TV is. I don't have the slightest idea. But I've been doing this for almost an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys ask a couple questions in the chat, man. We don't have to talk about this. Like, is there any particular questions that you guys want answered about really anything? I will give you guys about 15 minutes. We'll go over a couple things, and then we cancel this, man. We cancel this. It's a shame I couldn't get someone like Kid Smooth. Forte let me down, man. He let me down. He took off think I woke him up. I should feel bad about that, but I don't. I got Game Pass for 3 months for $1. It ends in 2 months. I don't really feel like paying $120. You don't got to pay $120 a month. You just got to pay $15. Actually, 15 is more, but it is what it is. Have you played Hitman 3? Yes, I have. I need to play more of it though, but I do like it. It is a fun game. I don't understand the concept. People say it's more Hitman, it's more Gears. That's what the fans want. When do you think Xbox and PlayStation will be consistently available? I'd say the middle of this year. Do you think about recent Tencent rumors? Look, man, they buying everything. I feel like they problem, but that's just me. 15 though. Yeah. I think their ultimate goal is to have everyone on Ultimate, regardless. I think Ultimate you should be able to get a 50% off of Ultimate if you buy a whole year of it, just like PlayStation does. Like the fact that you could buy $60 one time and have a whole year of game of PlayStation Now is a really good deal. And that's why I want PlayStation to improve the service so we don't really have to deal with that, because if PlayStation improves their subscription service, Microsoft's going to have to answer it, but they don't. Because they're beating them so bad with games, they don't need to do anything with subscription. I feel like King is going to judge everyone like he does the TCL and be like, you should have already have Game Pass Ultimate. I can see him saying something like that. And it's like I said, this isn't really a big deal. The reason this is a big deal is because they're using this tactic to get people over to another subscription service. And it's not right. PlayStation Plus games have been better than games with gold games. That's a fact. I don't really have the time to go and compare them, but I don't even need to compare them. I know for a fact they've been better. But, at the end of the day, if you guys feel strongly about it, don't support them. And I don't blame you guys one bit. The console gamers definitely got to be more vocal about stuff like this. We got to start being more, I'm done with their nonsense, because PC people, they do a good job with it. Will the Iron Lords be on the same time Sunday or a different time for your guest? Same time Sunday. We rarely switch our times. The only time we switch our time is because of football, and I don't even think it's necessarily because of football. It's because the Iron Lords watch football besides me, so they want to be out before football season starts. And we respect our listeners' time. We don't want you to have to choose between football and the podcast, so we try to be as accommodating as we possibly can. How is PlayStation only 60 still, and it has way more players, and you could play free-to-play games for free online on PlayStation 2? Because PlayStation's priority isn't just the Xbox's priority is Game Pass, and PlayStation's priority isn't their subscription services. They still have that traditional, we're going to give you solid, great experiences, and we're going to insist that you buy our console to continue playing them. Microsoft wants you in their ecosystem to subscribe to their services, or you can buy the games if you want. But they mainly want you in there subscribing to Game Pass. I think PlayStation has less subscriptions numbers than percentage-wise. I would say that's a fair assumption. They should make online for free like it is on PC. Stupid how consoles have to pay for it. Completely agree with you, 100%. It's bullshit. PlayStation PS Plus games have been better than games with gold. I think I've already went over that. Do you need gold to watch Netflix like on the 360? No, that was actually removed at the beginning of the generation. You no longer need that. You haven't needed it for a while. If this was Phil, we have a winning strategy. I am disappointed. However, I think this is financial management. I believe it is too. And I think, you know, I think they're going to get this feedback because it's like I said, let me refresh. Let me refresh Twitter. Still trending. And PlayStation is trending. And why you guys think PlayStation is trending? We know why PlayStation is trending. PlayStation's trending because Xbox is trending in a negative way. So people are bringing up PlayStation in a positive way. It's good publicity for PlayStation, bad publicity for Xbox, which is something Microsoft really needs to stay away from right now. Stop doing their job for them. People are saying they're going to switch to PS5 if they don't take the price back. People say that shit all the time. I wouldn't put too much thought into it. In my honest opinion, with an Xbox should have Game Pass to go along with it. I agree. And when I bought the Xbox Series X, I didn't see any game. Hold on. I thought we would see like a 3-month card with them. We didn't see none of that stuff, man. We didn't see no Xbox Live with them. I was disappointed a little in that. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I might get Cognito in here. He might come in here. I don't know what he's doing. Here we go. Microsoft always advertise for you to buy the PlayStation, I swear. They do. They kind of low-key be doing their job for them, and there's no way around that. There's no way around that. And that's part of the issue I have with them is because I feel like they spend more time promoting their competition than they should. When I got an Xbox for Christmas, it told me I could get Ultimate for 3 months for $1. So, okay. So that's for the pre-existing people. I thought they would just give like an actual card in general, but I guess I was wrong about that. The Shinobi. Xbox was doing an amazing, to be honest, but they stepped up on a rake again. They stepped on a rake again. I think they'll step back when they see all the negative feedback. Honestly, they've definitely got a lot of negative feedback. I mean, hold up. Let's go to the latest of people talking about Xbox Live Gold. So obviously some languages I can't speak. Some people are upset over the Warzone. If you can't play Warzone if you don't have Xbox Live Gold, but you can play Warzone if you don't have PlayStation Plus. This is what I'm talking about. This is the negative publicity that they're getting. And this is not going to go away. Game Pass Ultimate may be pretty good, but increasing Xbox Live Gold's price is a bit of a dick move, and Microsoft is trying to make Game Pass Ultimate better in terms of value, which already was to begin with, but still a dick move. This is my point, Lev. I don't know whoever this person is. There's no reason to increase anything because there's already a better deal. The only reason to increase it if you want to trick the current people that's in that subscription service before they ultimately move to Ultimate. Because if you really wanted people with Ultimate, you would just cancel Ultimate and let them subscribe to Ultimate. You would cancel Game Pass, you would cancel Gold, and let them proactively move to Ultimate. So I just don't feel like there's a reason to do this. Just grab Game Pass and you won't have to pay. Simple. Look under the Xbox support tweet. It's real negative under there. I don't want to make this about negative stuff, man. I don't. It's one thing to go down here and read a couple of these, but this is bad, man. It's like I said, look, PlayStation Plus is literally trending right under it. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. I mean, question, if I have Xbox Game Pass for console only, not Ultimate, do I still need... Yes, you do. And that's another thing that's bullshit. Question, if bro, Microsoft better be ramping up Xbox Live for the price hike increase because holy God, that is not okay. That's another issue. The service hasn't improved, so they increase the price of the service, and they didn't just increase it; they doubled it. Right here, I told you, people would get them confused. This is not Game Pass. Let's see who said this. Good old Microsoft having the best deal in gaming and the worst deal in gaming at the same exact time. I don't think he was confusing those. I think he was just stating that they have the best deal in gaming, which is Game Pass, and the worst deal in gaming right now, which is the live service. Adding my voice, doubling the price of Xbox Live Gold, your subscription for new players is unfair. Some people don't want to pay extra for the Game Pass because they already have hard copies of the game like they do. I hope to see the change reversed. Completely agreeable, Logan Chapman. You are 100% right. Give him a damn golden star, man. Nothing but facts there. Why does the Xbox continue to screw gamers? This isn't a continuation, I don't think, Chris. They've been doing really good. This is just a really shitty move. Gold is no longer a deal unless you think the 4 games a month is a great deal. It's never been a deal. What's up, BitCloud? You busy, BitCloud? You come in here and talk your talk. I know you popping off, man. I know you popping off. You have every right to pop off. They being too much today, man. They being too much. Tired of this nonsense that Microsoft be doing, man. Tired of it. We need to stand together. What's up, Will? Just like when the Xbox One released, there was 100% more than PS4s, even though it was the weaker console. Yeah, that was a bad thing. That was a bad thing. Yeah, you can swing by a little bit. I'll call you on Discord. I'm only probably being here for like another 15 minutes, so try not to derail the podcast too much, man. Try not to Oh, stat. Blaze tried to call me. That's gonna be interesting if he picks up. I know Blaze is popping bottles right now, man. I know him and Big Cloud, man. They being all happy, man. They being all happy. This is what they live for, man. They definitely they have all the ammunition they need now. And Microsoft gave it to them, so it is what it is. I'm calling BitCloud right now. I have no clue what happened there. Oh, BitCloud. I sent you there. What's up, Blaze? You hear me, Blaze? Oh, trash company, man. First off, I'm in a stream. They can't hear you. Calm down. I got. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk. What do you think about? I think BitCloud should be coming here anytime soon. Look, Blaze, I gotta hear your opinions on the Xbox Live being double, man. I gotta hear.
Listen, I don't got much time because I'm down. So I'm not even at my computer. But look, I'm gonna tell you this. Xbox Live Gold has been putting out, mediocre trash lately. I mean, seriously, when's the last free game was like, oh, nice free? Like, bro, they just.
We actually just went through all of those, and I was bringing up games that looked like it belonged on a phone, and that's what they've been giving us with games with Gold. So they feel like not only that, I guess that those games is enough reason to double the service. I guess that's enough reason.
Look, man, $60 for 6 months, that's horrible. Xbox still charges you to, you can't even play a game. You can't play Fortnite without giving them money, bro. That's horrible. No Nintendo, no PlayStation, no one else does that, bro.
And what's funny is, people people used to generally think that that would eventually change that, and they're not going to. They would have changed that by now if they were going to.
All I gotta say is I'm just glad I'm with Sony, baby. That's all I
Oh
gotta say,
my
bro. Hey,
God.
you should come my side, bro. Come to the PlayStation side. We'll take good care of you, bro. We'll never do this shit to you, bro. We really won't, bro.
So what you're saying is that Sony will never do anti-consumer stuff, right?
Absolutely not.
You gotta hold on.
Never.
I'll be right back. Hello?
Yo.
Send Blaze an invite. I was in there with him.
Okay. And
I've surrounded myself by the enemies, man. I don't know why I did that.
actually, why the hell is it not giving me that option? Wait, do I have you added on here?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying add. Well, hold on. Let me go back. Nope. Nah, no, you have to add my friend. You have to set the friend request. It didn't have you added.
Man, have we even not ever been added?
I don't know. We don't be on Discord.
Yeah, Discord's kind of whack. I ain't gonna lie.
There we go. Now I can add boys.
You're a bit trash on gave me a joke. I mean, see, the difference is I'm making this apparent, man. I'm not just sweeping this under the rug.
There we go.
Look, man.
There we go. It's he's being called now.
Yeah, he said he wasn't at his computer, so who knows if he joins. So what do you think about this, BitCloud? What you think about this?
I told you so.
Don't-
I told you so.
I don't need to hear your nonsense, all right?
I told you so.
Look, I didn't ask for you to sing me
Until-
a melody.
Dude, as soon as they bought ZeniMax and all that shit, I was like, something's gonna have to go up to make up for that $7.5 billion in revenue. I already knew it was gonna happen, but I thought it was gonna be minuscule, like maybe $10 extra, $20 extra, something like that. But an additional 60?
Yeah, that's the part.
Yeah.
To me, if you're gonna raise it, but if you doubling it, you might as well just end it. Like,
So I'm saying, and that's kind of what they want. I'm doing a video on it right now, but that's kind of what they want. Even Mike Ybarra's calling them out. They're like, yo, bro, this is pretty much a scare tactic to their best degree to get you to go to the, typical Game Pass subscription model. They want you to do that super bad. And even going to the Game Pass model, you already know it's $15 a month. That right there, you're still paying over $100 a year.
yeah, but at least the service is worth the money. Like,
Yeah, true.
like
It's not hurting
gold.
you can cancel it.
Gold is not worth the money.
It's really not.
And that was my issue. Is like gold's been trash for a while, but instead of improving the service and then improving the price of the service, let's just improve the price. Let's double that shit. Like we ain't good with a 10% raise, 20% raise. That's for kids. We gonna do this right. We're gonna give it 100.
I was talking with Boom and the fellas, right, bro? Even Boom's chat turned on. I'm like, oh, bro, I told you, Boom. These dudes are mental right now over this. But they're like, oh, you guys are paying $70 for PlayStation games. And I'm sitting there going, here's the thing, though. Not every PlayStation game is going to sell like a Spider-Man. It's not going to sell like a God of War. You see what I'm saying? Not all these PlayStation games that are $70 are going to sell like that. They're just not. Look at Returnal for a good example. Is anybody talking about Returnal, Addict?
No.
In fact, Returnal has died down tremendously since the last time we have saw it. Like a lot of people, or some people are still going to buy it. They're going to have the select few, but not the people in droves who bought like Demon Souls. It's not going to be like that. So for people to try to justify $120 a year.
So have you seen people justify it?
$120? Oh yeah, some people are trying to justify it. They're like, well, you're not paying that much for gold or for Game Pass, so it's understandable. I'm like, bro.
But actually, that's kind of a lie because you could get PlayStation Now for $60.
Exactly.
You could buy at a 50% discount if you buy a whole year up front.
So I don't understand it, man. I don't understand the capping. I don't understand the excuses. I understand if you don't if you like Xbox and you're tired of people talking about it negatively, okay, sure, fine. It's gonna happen. But really like it's stuff like this you can't justify. You can't like damage control. This is bad. It makes Microsoft look bad. That one time that they are truly trending addict, it's the most worst time at this point. They're making PlayStation look so good because Sony is charging, giving you much more for
And
less.
you know what's crazy, and it's like I said, I'm looking at the trending stuff right now. Obviously, stuff trends depending on what you look up. It doesn't trend for everyone the same way, but for me, it's trending in the gaming trending because gaming will be the same thing. If you proactively engage in gaming on Twitter, you're going to get in the gaming trending. So right now, Xbox Live Gold is trending. Guess what's trending right the fuck below it?
PlayStation.
And then we all know why PlayStation trending is because people are shitting on Xbox and they're praising PlayStation. So literally, Microsoft has proactively stabbed himself in the chest and gave PlayStation a metal chest. Like
giving them all the smoke they could possibly ask for to fucking just come at them. It's not even funny anymore. Like, bro, what is happening here? Like, come on, man. Like, really? It's terrible. Terrible decisions. But you already know people are going to make the excuses. And again, I don't know how. I don't know how you can make excuses.
At the end of the day, it's like I said, is this a big deal? I think from a standpoint of what's going on with Ultimate and the statement, it's not a big deal. But the fact that they had the balls to do this is a big deal. Because if they're willing to try this, they're willing to do more.
Yeah. And they're doing this in the middle of a pandemic. Again, I don't know if you know, but people are fucking like choosing between paying rent and putting food on the table. And you want to charge them $120 a year. And on top of all that, you know, you're not giving free, you know, you're still charging for the free to play games. So what happens when you buy your kid that Fortnite game, right? You pay for it. He gets on Fortnite. He goes, "Hey, mom or dad, can I get some V-Bucks?" How much more you paying?
A lot.
Bro, you would think Xbox is winning. You know what I mean? They must be confused, bro. They must think it's opposite day. Or something.
This is
You know what I
shit you
mean?
do when you have a monopoly. They're in the bottom three. They're not even the top two. They're in the bottom three.
Crazy,
So
bro.
I don't get this shit. I don't get it. I really don't get it. This shit you expect Sony to do.
Gaming Addict, they should merge Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass.
They should have done
And
that.
then-
They should have done that months and months and months
You know
ago.
what? But that's more appealing to me. Like, all right, at least I'm getting Game Pass now. I don't mind paying this much for Gold because Game Pass is coming with it. But you know, clearly their focus is on Game Pass. That they're trying to get people trapped into the whole year thing, so you can't cancel. Bro, listen, Xbox, like this is just bad timing. Like they had to do this right now. Like I don't understand. Like what was it was so weird for them to drop this right now. Like I just don't understand that.
They don't gotta do shit, but the problem is they're gonna have these people defend it, and it's like the only way to put true pressure on a company as big as Microsoft is for everyone to come together and say this is bullshit.
Gaming Act, this is the problem. None of these companies are loyal to you. They're all gonna pull shit that you don't like. PlayStation, Sony, Nintendo, they're all gonna do stuff that might be anti-consumer. So that's why when either side screams anti-consumer, it's kind of like crazy because every company has done something at some point that has been like made you open your eyes. So this is the problem with these big ass companies. That's why we have to speak with our wallets, and that's why like listen, people should. Xbox. If Xbox fans defend this, I'm muting and blocking everybody, bro.
I don't even think
I can't.
I don't even think like you have to vote with your wallet. Like we've seen scenarios where like with Star Wars Battlefront 2 where bashing them on social media can do just as much if not more. But the problem is you can't have half the audience doing it, half the audience not doing it. You need everyone doing it.
I agree.
Like, what's the difference between the PlayStation and Xbox split up? It's probably about at least 50, 60,000 extra people attacking one person. But the problem is you got, and you know, there's an issue with the PlayStation stuff too, because you got people that are doing it because the platform that it's not even just that the platform they hate is having bad publicity. They don't truly actually believe the shit they're saying. Like, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have that energy that is the right energy to get shit like this changed than there's nothing wrong, you guys. This
Listen,
is no, Blaze. It's been 10 Blaze. It's been like 20 fucking years. Okay, like it needed the raise in price. Like we needed the raise in price because they're going to improve the quality of the service, Blaze.
Right.
Like that's what needs to happen. Like they're gonna give us better games with gold because we need the money that be higher. When the money's higher, they'll give us better games with gold. Acting like that worked with Skype. Acting like that worked with anything. They want
That'll
more.
Work with PlayStation. PlayStation get yo. Look, I'm not saying every PS Plus game is great, but you know what? They've games that were brand new and hot. They've given to us. They've given us some big games, bro. Like you guys might look at it as an indie game, but you know, bro, they've given us some hot games when everybody was playing it and everybody was talking about it, and it just goes to show you that Sony's just. I don't know. I don't think Xbox even cares about gold. Like they put out certain.
They don't, and that's my issue. Just take it away. Just take it away. Like if it's not something that you're being realistic about, because doubling a price to a service is not being realistic. When's the last time that you had what it's like $10 a month for Netflix right now? If Netflix tomorrow
it's going up, it's already up.
But you get what I'm not talking about, like the standard one, the one that doesn't have like. Let's say that if they just raise that to 20, you think the Netflix subscription base is gonna just take that shit?
No, they're not.
Because then the $20 one that's with the 4K and shit, that's going to 30. Like
yeah, and I got that one. Yo, give me that. Let me ask you something, bro. How many subscriptions in 2021 do we fucking need to have? Seriously, excuse my language, bro. Seriously, you're paying for your internet provider. Now you're paying for it, whatever Netflix, Hulu, Game Pass, PS Plus, Xbox Live Gold, like all these subscriptions. Like, what do they think? Like, this is the problem. Like with these companies, they just continue to raise prices. Everything's a subscription fee, bro. Everything, Amazon Prime, everything wants to take money from you once a month. They want to do it. Every company's doing this shit. It's just how you implement it, how you do it.
Finish what you're saying.
Go ahead. It's pathetic, dude. It's pathetic, bro.
I don't even think the subscriptions is the issue. I think the lack of we have stuff to show you is the issue. Like you have companies that literally got one show, and they're like, let's make a subscription service so show one show. Like it's just like if the quality is there and the content's there of why I have no problem handing them the money. Give them all the money. That's fine. But it's just like when you don't have nothing, and like let's be real here right now, Microsoft might have stuff brewing in the oven, but they don't got shit here right now. Like this is stuff you do when you're dropping 90 plus games every other month. You're not.
You know what Microsoft is right now? Microsoft is a bakery full of dough. It's not even bread yet. They haven't even added the salt and the yeast yet. It's just dough. It's not made yet. And that's the problem. Like if they
Microsoft
had games to back it up, people would take it on the chin less. I'm not saying they would take it completely, but take it on the chin less. I'm serious. Like Microsoft has got nothing to show for right now. Bro.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's just my biggest issue.
I want them to win game in that. Listen, I fucking, I'm a PlayStation guy. I prefer their exclusive, but that doesn't mean I don't go buy all the Xbox systems. That don't mean I don't go buy their games. I buy all their exclusives. I want Xbox to win. I don't mean first place. I want them to succeed, right? They're always going to be beneath Sony no matter what, because that's just how it is. But I want them to succeed. Seriously, on all the stupid shit aside, like if you're a PlayStation fan and you want Xbox to go under, then you don't care about the game industry. It's going to become a monopoly, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want companies to dictate what they do to you. So you need to have you need to have a gaming industry that's flourishing, and that's all they're all doing well. One company can't. I don't want Microsoft to be Sega, bro.
Well, that's the problem. Is a lot of people don't even realize that is we need competition, because without competition, only people get screwed as the consumer.
Yep.
And it's like right now the issue we're having right now with the IP and the cable in the country. Like there's no competition like 60% of the country. So we have to deal with Comcast raising caps for no reason. Like at least with the gaming industry, it's not that bad. But if we don't point our opinion on stuff, it could get that bad very easily.
I don't know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. I'm beyond fucking speechless at this point. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is, but yeah.
It's crazy. It's really crazy. Like they legit thought they were gonna get away with this shit.
Oh, they'll get away with it. I don't know. Do you think they'll retract? You think they'll backpedal?
They're not gonna retract and say, "Oh, we're not gonna charge." I mean, they already just announced if you're on, I think your recurring payment, or if you're already like renewing your payment or something like that, it won't charge you or some shit like that. You can switch your your payments to the new one, or whatever. But and they won't charge you extra. It's just
See, my thing is like, why don't you just get rid of it and just say, look, we're getting rid because this is redundant and it's pointless to have two of these services that
either
are
way,
in
you're
one.
fucked.
So it's just like, if they're gonna do all that for that, then they should be like, well, here's a service called Game Pass Ultimate that you could go ahead and get that, and not only are you able to keep, the gold that you were paying for, but for $5 a month, because a lot of these people were paying monthly anyway. Like, you're going to be able to maintain all of Game Pass, and that's going to increase game sales because people are going to be buying more games when they leave Game Pass Ultimate. That's going to increase DLC sales. But instead, all you're getting is people be like, okay, I just won't subscribe at all. Like, I'll just watch Netflix like I've been doing for the past 20 damn years. Like,
it's bad, man. It's the worst time. Like honestly, it's legit the worst time to do shit like this. Just no damage control in it.
yeah, but I got no problem with people. Everyone's got entitled to their opinion. But I will state that I think if you think this is completely 100% okay, your opinion's wrong to me, and that's just how it is. If you want to feel that way, that's fine. Feel that way. But I do think that people have that kind of, because I do think there's people that's going to put a persona out there that feel that way, and there's people that generally feel that way. And it's just like,
there are people who are saying this shit like they're like, oh, y'all just saying this because y'all simply just hate the platform or something. I'm like, listen, that's not the case here. It's legit an issue. If PlayStation was to do this with PlayStation Plus, and they were offering literally to nothing, you think we wouldn't be having the same conversation? Like, really?
yeah.
I mean, PlayStation's been beating this platform even on the worst days of PlayStation Plus. Like I keep stressing that because that's literally what's been happening. PlayStation been having some of the most abysmal free to play or free games for the months, and what I'm telling you, you've seen it before. Those worst weeks or those those worst months where there's not really much offered. They've been outshining Microsoft even on those months.
Oh, I definitely agree. But, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up because I feel like there ain't a whole lot to talk about at this point. I was going to make a video, but I was like, I go sit here and make 3 hours just to rant because, like, I try to stay away from, a lot of emotional videos, if that makes sense, because it's not that I'm emotional. I'm annoyed. And it's just like, it feels like this is totally unnecessary. And I'm like, I could get my point across more if it's live and I can bounce off the chat on stuff that I didn't get exactly on the first go around, because in a video it's more controlled, but I always forget shit, and it's just, I think it's wrong, and I think if you think it's right, you need to have a good look in the mirror, and I'm not saying that you're wrong for thinking it's right, but I'm just thinking, like, I don't understand the mindset if you think it's right. But that's besides the fact.
Company's pocket instead of your own in this particular case. Like, bro, look what's going on in the world. Look where you're at. Look where you're standing. It's not a good time for this shit. It's just not.
All right, but Blaze, when's your video gonna drop so the chat knows when to look for it? I'm at BitCloud. I'm sorry. I was looking at Blaze's name.
Oh shit! My video's about to drop in like 5 seconds.
This video's about to drop in 5 seconds, man. Go to BitCloud Gaming and go look at that. I'm sure it's gonna be all types of nonsense. But I talked to the chat later. I gotta get ready for work, unfortunately. And I'm about to go to work. I didn't even plan on doing this shit, but it is what it is. But if you want to see King's thought process on this, tune into the IOP Sunday. Let's see if he
It's gonna be lit. I already know King's gonna.
See, it's weird with King sometimes. Sometimes you think King's gonna go a different way, but he doesn't go that way. And sometimes you think he's going to go the other way, but he ends up going the other way. So I'm curious because I don't even know what King's opinion on this is. All I know is when it was brought into the attention of the chat, he just put a laugh emoji. That's all he did. So I don't know if he's for it, if he's against it. But you guys could definitely check in Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and we'll all find out together. But I'll talk to you guys later.